Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. All right, so we're doing another video on hacks as far as trying to get your uh, GMC, Chevy car, truck started. If you guys have the pass lock light on or the security message on your dash. Apparently, this is one of the most common issues with crank no start and the security light or the pass lock lock key light on your dash. If you guys have this problem, you definitely want to watch this video because there's more tricks. I've done a couple of videos already on how to reset the security light. There's common ways, different ways. Watch those videos, but I've come across other ways of resetting or maybe temporarily fixing the issue, temporarily putting a patch on the issue so that you can actually get your vehicle started, so that you can drive it to get it fixed or wherever you need to go. Okay, so let's start with this. If you guys have this issue, chances are you have a crank, and then maybe it'll start for a split second and then it'll die out on you. As stated earlier in all my videos, I'm just going to give you a little background on this. The security system does this, and you kind of know that it's the security system that's partly at fault for doing this. Is you're going to get the lock key symbol on your dash, or you're going to get a security message on your dash. That essentially means that the pass lock system has been activated. Sometime it's activated out of a real situation where it needs to be activated, for it a situation where it's supposed to be activated. Other times, and in more commonly, other times it'll activate out of, I don't know, some whatever issue that causes to activate as a fault. It's a faulty activation. Now, if you guys are stuck in this situation, you know that sometimes you'll be able to start it. Sometimes it's sporadic. Sometimes it's not sporadic. Sometimes you don't even know what caused it. Most of the time, you probably don't even know what caused it. But regardless of that, watch my videos if you want a thorough breakdown of how to get your car started. It might fix it permanently, it might not fix it permanently, but this video I'm going to add a couple other things that you guys could try as far as trying to get your vehicle started. So let's start with this. All right, what you guys can do is, and this is one of the more common things that people have tried, is to take the negative line off the battery for about a minute or so and putting it back onto the battery terminal. All right, that's a more common thing. The second battery trick that I've come across is if you take the positive line off the battery for, I don't know, like 40 seconds, a minute or whatever, and then you touch the battery 3 times. So basically, you take the positive terminal off the battery for, I don't know, try like 20 seconds or whatever, and then you're going to touch the terminal to the positive once. You're going to take it off, touch it again. That's the second time. Take it off, touch it again. The third time, take it off. And then the fourth time, you put the terminal back on to the battery and screw it back in. I've mentioned this in my previous video. Now, I don't know if tapping the battery post with the positive cable 3 times is actually what's resetting the security system. I suspect that just taking the cable off the battery, which essentially kills all power to the car's system, the car's computer systems, PCM, ECU, ECM, TCM, any of those systems, sensors, everything, essentially resets the system. Now you could actually, if you guys want, is to take the positive and the negative off and touch them for about a minute just to drain all of the electricity from the system and putting it back on after a minute or so. That should drain all the electricity from your car to about 100%. All right, that's the first method. There are more methods to this, but I'm gonna tell you guys two methods. Well, I mean, like 3 methods if you count the battery, the different ways you could do the battery, the drainage of electricity. 2 methods, but third method that I've come across is the fuse box. All right, now you want to make sure that none of the fuses are blown. If any of the fuses are blown, obviously there's a good chance, particularly if it's a PCM fuse, you're going to get that security message on your cluster or the lock key symbol on your dash. If the any of the if the PCM, ECU, TCM, I believe there might be 1 or 2 fuses for the security system, but this next method is essentially kind of like the battery method. All right, there is a fuse. It's called I believe it's called the cluster PCM fuse. I believe it's called a cluster PCM fuse, and I believe that this fuse is common to a lot of GM vehicles, Chevy, GMC, Cadillac, etc., etc. If you guys pull that fuse for about a minute and put it back in and try to start it, there's a good chance that it will reset the security system in your vehicle. All right, and you might need to do it give it a couple tries. It might actually reset the security system in your vehicle. You guys could try. I believe there's the cluster PCM fuse. There might be an ACM fuse. You guys could try pulling a couple of those fuses and putting it back in. I believe that could potentially clear that security light or the lock light on your dash so that you guys can get it started. Now, granted, this situation is more, these hacks are more of a temporary fix. If you guys have that light, well, it could be a temporary fix, or it could be a long-term fix. It kind of depends on your situation of what's actually causing the security system to read that there is some kind of issue in the security system, or any reason for it to be activated. All right, those are the tricks those are the new tricks that I've come across, that I've seen. If you guys have any other tricks that you guys can think of that has worked for you, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. It might help somebody else out. Please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff. All right, guys, hope this has helped you guys out and you guys get your car started, and you guys can take it to wherever you guys want to take it. All right, guys, take care.